So we're still in Kabul, but we've been assigned a hostage recovery mission. So a woman had been taken captive, and she had been held hostage for a week. And the powers that be were trying to negotiate her release. And we had the call to say, we need you to go in at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning and go and get this woman out and take her home to safety. So we briefed, we prepared the mission, and I sent my crews to bed for a good night's sleep so that they could be in early in the morning to do this mission. And at midnight, I got a call, and they said, the negotiations have slowed down, and it's not going to happen at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's going to happen tomorrow night. So I was looking at a long day for my crews, and that might not seem significant, but actually it's been proven that error rates go up when you've been on duty for more than 12 hours. So I had to weigh up the operational risk now. And I had a couple of options. I could go and wake them all up and say, go back to sleep, but have a lie-in, and I'll get you back in later. Or I could accept that they were going to have a long day in the knowledge they'd had an unbroken night's rest. So I went with option B. And when they came in the morning, I said, sorry, there's been a change of plan. Relax for the rest of the day. I'll get you back in later on when I need you. And most people were fine about this. But there were 2 people who did not like this. And they challenged me. And they said, this is outrageous. What do you expect us to do all day? We can't go back to sleep. And do you know what I said? I said, I don't care. The hostage is our priority. So stop complaining, and I'll get you back in when I need you. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, at the time, I believed I'd done the right thing. I'd made a decision, which I think was the right decision, and I needed my whole team to get behind me and execute that decision. And honestly, they were being a bit whiny. But I could have dealt with that more skillfully. Because I really wanted to get that woman home. I'm sure you can all, feel that sense of urgency that you would feel to get someone home safe. But there's no point sending 6 people to die to try and save 1 person. So I had to know that I wasn't unnecessarily compromising the safety of my crews by sending them on a mission at the end of a long day. And the only way I can be sure of that is if people can challenge me. Because when people can challenge you, rather than 1 person making a decision and 6 people blindly following your orders, you've got the weight of 7 people behind that decision. You've increased the collective intelligence behind that decision, the buy-in behind that decision, and the probability of success of that mission. So if you translate that back into what you do, think of all the strengths that the people in your team bring to the table. We all have slightly different ways of seeing things and doing things, and you're all brilliant. But there's no point having brilliant people in your team if you can't harness that intellectual power. And for that to happen, everybody's got to have a voice. And everyone's got to be able to challenge you. And when they challenge you, you've got to be classy about it so that they do it again.